Hey, YouTubers. How's everybody doing? This is Miss Shante Amber Kelly, your OG Boss It Up Queen, the CEO and founder at Boss It Up Attraction Marketing Business Automation Solutions. We are professional and personal development one-stop shop platform, right? Where we can do all of your automation, your marketing, helping you to understand how to have an online presence that stands out in the crowd by creating you an amazing offer that your perfect avatar can't refuse. Most people fail at having a successful business, having consistent traffic, because they don't even know who their perfect avatar, i.e., customer, is. So we are specializing in helping you build systems that will bring the customers running to you pre-qualified, waving a credit card, ready to get started. How about that? No matter what your product, service, opportunity, coaching, you need to fill up an event, it doesn't matter. If you have the right marketing in place, you will have the right traffic so you can make the right amount of money that you want to make. It is time to Boss Up. Okay, so one of the things that Boss It Up does, we're also a wealth counseling platform. We're a wealth counseling platform where we literally sit down with you, figure out how much money you need to make so that you can live a comfortable life and that you can actually help your future generations to do the same. You can secure your children, your grandchildren, future and everything where they don't have to struggle like a lot of us have. Most of us do not have that sit down at the dinner table, talk with our parents at 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, or even in our teens. We have to roll our dice and take our chances and learn on our own, about building wealth. And one of the things that I'm finding is really building a lot of wealth for the people who are paying attention, who are really studying the Income Club with me, with Mrs. Kelly. So if you're not in my investment group, it's called Invest Like a Boss on Facebook. Please let me know. I'm going to also leave a link of it in the comments down here and all through my playlist about the Income Club that that Facebook private group Invest Like a Boss link should be in here. So today I am getting ready to share something amazing with you. The company has actually done their own video. I guess they found out that I was doing videos and showing real proof, and that a lot of people complaining that they weren't really getting back to them in emails like they should, not answering the questions appropriately when they do get back, not really explaining what this OTC stuff is, and how the codes really work, and time zone things and all of those things. I just did a video a couple of days ago, I believe, about 4 or 5 days ago, or a little bit more than that, about the understanding the OTC. Okay, so I want to make sure you guys go back and look at that one. Please like and subscribe to our channel. Hit that little bell. Right, so that you can get updates when I go live and when I update and upload, I should say, videos that are really gonna bless you. So now you know who I am. You know how to find us. www.bossitup.biz. Also, we have an amazing affiliate program for those who like to share a flyer here or there and get paid. Again, if you can share a flyer, that's what I just said. I got a couple of different ones, different pictures, different flyers, different ads. If you can share that on your social media, on your YouTube, on your Instagram, on your Facebook, Alignable, your Twitter, I'm telling you, people are running to Boss It Up. We have helped over 7,000 individuals right across the globe, literally from Italy to Australia to Barbados to Africa to China to Japan, the UK, United States. I mean, we are crushing it, and we have a lot of testimonies. Make sure you guys click the playlist and then click on my tab called playlist, and then you can click on where it says shout out. So click on the shout out. Listen to the heart of the people. And they'll tell you where they're from. And guys, I got some new testimonies that's going to be coming as well from some other countries. So I'm excited. So I'm excited to share with you today. Thank you for listening to me ramble on. But I just want to make sure that I give you I don't care if I'm with you for 5 minutes or 50 minutes or anything in between. I want to give you a lot of value. People, like I said, only 10% of people are really having phenomenal success when it comes to these online businesses. I have people coming to me from all over the world because they just can't get it. They can't get this income club thing down. They can't get other things that they're trying. They can't get traffic. They can't get consistent clients. Well, boss it up. Stick with us. Stick with us. Join my Invest Like a Boss group. Send me a private inbox. Right. And say, hey, I'm in. I'm ready. Let's chat. Don't be scared. Invest in yourself. All you'll be investing in is your time in the initial contact, and I'm going to leave my calendar link at the bottom as well so that you can click on that and make a one-on-one appointment with me. We can chat through WhatsApp, we can do a FaceTime, we can do a Zoom, we can just chat on a regular phone, whichever it is. It's time for you to understand how to boss up yourself, your business, and your bank account so that you can live a life of freedom. Right? Freedom. Money brings you freedom. Wealth brings you freedom. That's what everybody is really fighting for. Right? But if you don't have the right coach, I'm going to say that again. If you don't have the right coach, things like the Income Club and, other opportunities out here, or you trying to start your own, launch your own product or coaching or services or whatever, it's not going to pan out. You're just going to have a bunch of cute stuff laying around, but no traffic coming to it, right? No success behind it so that you can bring other people on to help you grow, right? Other business partners, customers, different things like that. It just makes sense, right? So the Income Club, again, I want to share with you something because I was seeing that a lot of people was making mistakes, and I want to recap some things that I have said as well. Even though I didn't steer you wrong in any of my videos, I could have just been a little clearer, if that makes sense, a little clearer. So I'm going to stop. I'm going to show you a video, and I'm gonna go in here and check on my doggy because he's fussing, and that they actually did, and you can see it's only a few days old because the outcry of people wanting to be successful with the Income Club and not being successful, and people calling them a scam and all of these things that they stealing their money, they don't understand how to do this, the time zones or whatever. They did an amazing thing. The only thing I'm gonna tell you is that when she hits the button, right? Because say if the trade says it's going to hit at when they say 5 minutes, that means 5 minutes after whatever that time is on that code. They'll say that code is 1355. If it's a 5 minute code, that means that we're predicting that in 5 minutes the sale, the price is either going to go up. So we hit the green button, or it's going to go down. We hit the red button, right? So in this illustration that they just did, they done recently, just a few days ago, they really break down all of the ins and outs of doing this. But what they do that the lady in the training, right, the African American lady in the training, on the training videos on your app, right, the Income Club app, I believe, I want to say it's number 5 or between number 5 and number 7. I can't remember video. But when she says, okay, she suggests that you hit the button, the green button or the red button, right, about 2 to 3 seconds before, right? So if it says 7:55, then you should be hitting the button 7:54 and 58 seconds. Y'all hear me? As soon as you see it say 58, hit the button, because it's going to take you about a half a second to put your finger down unless it's right open. I don't suggest that you have your finger right over anything, because I made a mistake and hit it twice, and I lucked out I did it twice. Matter of fact, I lucked out this first time, and I lost the first time, $20-something, because it was a $10 thing I hit twice. Then the second time it was $40 because it was a $20 thing. So, but I won that one. So you know what I'm saying? I just was blessed to win. But I am doing way more wins, okay, behind this training that they just put out. So I'm going to shut up. I'm going to let you look at it. But again, she hits it like right at 1400 when, right at 1355, I believe, right at 1355 instead of 1354 and 58 seconds. So you can toggle, you can try that and see, but I think because it takes you a minute, it takes you about a half a second to put your finger down and click it anyway to hit that red button or that green button. So you got a lot for that time. You know what I'm saying? And if you just maybe 2 to 3 seconds off and it jumps to green when you wanted it to be red, or it jumps to red when you want it to be green, just that little couple of seconds right there, woo, it could make a difference of you winning or losing that trade. And we want you to do more wins. Will you have some losses? Of course you will. Okay, I've rambled on enough. Let's get started. Hold on one second. Let me share my screen. Make sure you can hear everything. Okay, let me go to the email that they sent me. All right, let me scroll down. Get that out of there. Okay. All right, so you see I sent them a message. And on the, what was that? It looked like the 23rd, right? And they answered me on the 29th. So they are not the people to get back with you really, really quickly, okay? And it was explaining to me about the OTC and everything right there. As our platform is enabled to multiple regions, and each region has a different time zone. Please check if the date on the income platform, on the Income Club platform, where the codes are generated is the same as your country. If it is not, right, they gave you the way to change it. There you go right there. You click it, boom, you see, and then you change it to your, but because we're on smart devices, when you download the Income Club app and the Pocket Options app, it automatically syncs within a couple of seconds, give or take a few seconds, to your time zone and your date of your time. See, like it may be, Monday, 8 something in the morning a.m. here in Cleveland, Ohio. Actually, I live in this suburb, Euclid, Ohio, but Cleveland, Ohio. But then you may be in another country where it's like the next day. It's Tuesday, or you're just behind me, it's still Sunday. Something to that extent. You understand? That's what they mean by that. So don't go by what Miss Kelly had previously said about the market's time, right? You want to know the market's time so you can know what market you're in compared to your time. Like I said, I'm not like led you all totally wrong or anything like that, but let me explain a little bit more. So you do want to know what market you're in and what time it opens and closes compared to what time it opens and closes where you're at. So you'll know what market you're in. You can test it out and see which one works best for you, right? But what I didn't clarify a little bit more in the video, it does clarify it, is that, and right here it clarifies it as well, is that you should only be concerned with the date that it says in your app, right, on your pocket options and on your the date and time, I should say, what it says on the pocket options app and on your Income Club app. Don't worry about trying to figure out, oh, if it's my time zone here, when do I use OTC? You use OTC based upon your pocket options clock. And I'm gonna see if I can pull that up. So, I'm talking about right up in the upper left-hand corner. If I forget you guys, I'm sorry, because I didn't want this video to be like an hour long. So I got to keep going. I know it's going to be long, but not an hour. So yeah, they want you to go based upon the time in the pocket options app, right? Whether you're doing it on a computer or a tablet or your phone, whatever that time is, that military time in the upper left-hand corner, that's the time. So if it's on the weekend, right, or on a holiday, automatically use OTC. But when they say 1500, like in the frequently asked questions, when you click that little question mark or whatever, right at the bottom of the Income Club app, right, when they say right, what's OTC, they say that you use that after 1500. They're talking about in the pocket. They're talking about you looking at the pocket options digital clock, and it's in military time in the upper left-hand corner. I hope y'all picked that up what I just dropped. Not your time, not New York time, not, London time, not UK time, not Tokyo time. No, 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 no. Like I said, it's good to know those times when those markets open, right? So that you know what market you're in, and which one is working best for you. You understand? Or you can bounce back and forth. When they say 1500, they're talking to UTC. UTC time is what your pocket options is on. Okay, so whatever time that says, if it says after 1500, use OTC. I hope y'all pick that up. I pray y'all listen to this because I know the average time that I'm watching my analytics and the average time that you guys are spending on my videos is about maybe anywhere from 15 to 29 minutes. Anywhere from 15 to 29 minutes. I thank you for sticking around as long as you are. So let's just keep it going. So I want to show you this video that they just sent, and then we're going to wrap this up. All right, so here we go. So they said below, I will show you step by step how to use the codes, but look at lesson number 7 very calmly and carefully. Class 7, how to activate the code. Below is a link to a video on YouTube of step by step on how to use the code. She also actually wrote it out as well to me so that I can understand it as well. Okay, she sees that I'm an influencer and that people are listening to me, and she wants us to be successful. So code, this is what you write down. You can write these 7 because they want you to do at least 7 of them. They can be spread out during the day. They don't have to be back to back to back or anything like that. And remember, when you lose 2, when you lose 1, double your bet, double your double your money, right? If you start off with $5, do 10, right? And if you lose that one, if you win that one, go back to the original amount. So if you were starting with 5, but you lost, you doubled it to $10, go back to $5 if you win. Don't be greedy with this. Okay. The second thing, until you start building your pot up and you can start doing more, you really only want to do about 10% of what you got up in there when you with your demo account or your real account. 10%. It's something about the algorithms that want to trip and pick up when you do more than 10%. So that's why you want to do it. Be steady about doing it. Build it up over the weeks or whatever. Get it up to a couple hundred or, $500, $600, $700, $800,000. Get it up to that. It may take you a couple of weeks to do it. That's okay. Now you can go in and start bidding what? $100. You see where I'm going with this? And the algorithm's like, okay, cool. She got $1,000-something up in there. She's doing 100. That's 10%. Let's go. Now your money really gonna start growing. You guys slow down. Like they say, calmly and carefully do these things, okay? And if you lose twice, get out for 12 hours. If you lose twice, get out for 12 hours, okay? And make sure that 12 hours is going into the next day because they reset the algorithm every 24 hours. You understand? The next day. So, like for instance, you may start at 6 in the morning. No, 6 at night is not staying out. Start back again sometime the next day, okay? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so you write down the asset, you write down the color, you write down the time that it is. Remember, if it's 5 after, that's saying 1750, then it would be 1755. It's when you will know if you hit or not. We're saying that it's either going to go up or down at 1755. Understand that. So when you set your clock, you want to make sure that you set your clock right, the clock that's right next to the amount of money you're going to trade. You want to make sure that you set that clock for 1755. Okay, or if you want to set it for 5 minutes, you can set it for 5 minutes, and you just got to make sure that you click the M5. When you set it for 1755, when you use the military time, it's got the little, American flag or whatever you want in there. You do icon. You do not have to set that. I noticed that it automatically set for you. Okay, so you don't have to worry about that step. All right. So then you write these things down. You should follow the steps below. Right. First, set the request currency pair there on the brokerage platform. Access the broker and choose the digital option. Wait 30 seconds before starting the trade to set the requested expiration time. That's very, very important, everybody. I'm finding out these little tweaks, setting it up 2 minutes before and all of those things or whatever, when they tell you don't do that, right? You want to, because it's the algorithm. I hope y'all picking this up. Wait 30 seconds before starting the trade to set up the request. So if it's saying it's going to hit it at we're supposed to be hitting that button at 17:54 and 58 seconds, about 30 seconds before, start setting it up. Okay, set the expiration time. Okay, in this example, The start time is 1750 minutes. The trade should end exactly at 1755. Third, wait 2 seconds before. So you see that 1758, right? 1749 and 58 seconds. 1749 and 58 seconds, okay? And click on the buy option, green to start the trade or red, okay, whichever one they tell you. Fourth, while waiting for the results of the trade you just made, you already see the next signal to perform the 7 trades. They can be without any problem, right? Because you will see, you got it, everything is written down. You don't have to go back and be scrolling back and forth. Oh, what next one do I want? And always give yourself at least 10 minutes. So if the trade ends at 7:55, you really don't want to do nothing else. I mean, 17:55, you don't really want to do nothing else until like 10 minutes later. Give yourself a little time, and you can spread these 7 trades out. You can do as many as you want, but a minimum of 7, but spread them out. Me and my partners are noticing that the trades hit better at the top of the hour. Yeah. Like if a trade, you do those trades that's like 5 minutes before 8, 5 minutes before 1, 5 minutes before 2. You understand what I'm saying? Right. You can convert that to military time, so you'll know which one it is, right? It just seems like those are working better. Do a couple of those. And if you win 3 times, I would say 3 times in a row, win, get out for about an hour or so and come back at the top of the hour for the next one. Get out for about, we just noticing that the algorithms are acting better in our favor when we don't be doing stuff back to back. Because then I believe they probably assuming, okay, they using some type of artificial intelligence. Pocket options, they don't want you to do that. They want you to trade on their platform, period, with using your own stuff and da. Understand that. Did y'all just pick that up? Did you just pick that up? Okay, so be careful. Don't get greedy. Miss Kelly got greedy a couple times and I lost $40 here or $30 there. Don't do that. Okay. And I'm thinking to myself, oh no, I got to manage this and get better, because when I'm trying to build my pot up to in the thousands where I can trade 200 at a time, you know what I'm saying? You feel me what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to lose $200. Right. So while waiting, they told you that. Number 5, and the most important, follow the management. They always talk about management, managing your emotions, managing your skills, managing your time, making sure that things are structured the way they need to be structured. Okay. So let's scroll back up and let's finally get to this video. Okay. And I shared my sound. Let me make sure that I shared my sound so you can hear everything. Yes, I did. Perfect. Okay, great. Let's go. Thank y'all for sticking in there with me.
Hello.
Make that a little bigger.
Welcome to Income Club. In this lesson, I will reinforce what was taught in Lesson 5, which is how to use codes at the correct time. I'm already here in my Income Club member area. And now I'm going to log into the Pocket Option brokerage application. The first step is to look at what time it is ticking here on this brokerage clock. For example, it is now showing 13 hours and 52 minutes, or 1:52 p.m. Now, you will go back to the Income Club members area and activate your codes. Here we go. I'll activate the codes here under codes, and here is my list of updated codes. When scrolling down, you have the codes according to the times. Since in the brokerage house it is 13:52, we need to find in this list the codes for this time zone. So we will scroll down until we reach this time zone. Here. The next code is 13:55, or 1:55 p.m. The asset is the Euro HOTA PEY, and is indicating green button. Now, in the broker's application, I will select here the demo account, which is for training. Remembering that first you train on the demo account and then start on the real account. Then, in the brokerage house, I will set the expiration time indicated in the code, which is 5 minutes. So if you start at 1:55 p.m. it will close at 2 p.m. I found the code, Euro HOTA PY. Now I will select the closing time of the operation. Click here on this clock and check the 14-hour option. Use the plus or minus sign to make it easier. Here you put the investment value in the operation. The minimum is $8. Once this is done, let's wait for the clock to show 13:55. And click on the green button, as indicated by the code. I will wait, then give the time. Done, 13:55, so I click the green button. I'll speed up the video, and when the operation is almost finished, I'll come back to show the result, whether it was a gain or a loss. Almost finishing the operation, 7 seconds to go and I'm winning. I invested $8 and I'm earning 92%, 7.36, plus I'm not going to lose the 8 I invested. And the operation gave a gain, as indicated in the code. I won 7.36 and I didn't lose the $8. I hope I clarified your doubts about the schedule. This same procedure is done in the Pro, Max, and Black codes. A hug and good luck in your operations.
I love it when they say a hug. All of the emails that they send me back, they always say a hug. Hugs, hugs, hugs. I love it. I love it. I love it. So this is absolutely amazing. I pray that y'all seen all of that. One of the things that I was doing wrong is that I was looking at my clock and my time zone instead of looking at the Pocket Options clock and their time zone. Because remember, when you activate the code, when you touch it, you got to touch the code, right? And it activates it, right? So when you go into your pocket, your income club, and you click the little $ at the bottom, and that, you know what I'm saying, that brings the codes up. When you decide on which one you want, and remember, you go by those numbers based upon your Pocket Options clock. Based upon your Pocket Options clock, not your clock. And your clock should be the same as the Pocket Options clock because you downloaded it on your phone. Y'all understand? And the date on your Income Club app should be the same date it is where you're at. If it's not, you can do what I just showed you earlier and change it to make sure it's updated. But if you're on a smart device, it should have automatically did it for you. So manage this. Make sure that you like and subscribe to our channel. Make sure you hit the little bell so that you can get updates. Make sure that you read the description box information up under this video once I publish it and everything, so that you can really connect with me on a deeper level, so we really, really can make a lot of money for you this year. It's your season. It's your year. It's time to boss up every aspect of your life. Stop hating on the Income Club, y'all. It's the truth. Boss up.